Thank you, Chair Titus. It's great to be here, and there's some important issues involved in this hearing. And I want to thank our witnesses for being here and joining us for this hearing. As you know, the EDA has received a significant, you mentioned it, significant amount of supplemental funding in recent years to help communities recover from disasters. Over the last year alone, EDA received $1.5 billion from the Bipartisan CARES Act and another $3 billion from the American Rescue Plan. These amounts are significantly above the level of EDA receives in base funding. So it is important that we ensure EDA is positioned to properly manage these taxpayer dollars in the most efficient ways. Ultimately, in many rural communities across the nation, access to broadband internet remains a major hurdle to retaining and attracting businesses and jobs. In cities with high-speed broadband options, many take broadband for granted. However, in many parts of my district and in places all over the country, meaningful access is just not available. This lack of broadband is, in many areas, especially rural areas, is a serious impediment to many facets of American life, including economic development. Just about every business these days needs access to broadband internet. It may not be the first thing that comes to mind, but agriculture business today rely heavily on broadband for things like operations, maintenance, weather forecasting, and sales. Technology has created a huge opportunity for farming to be more efficient, and supporting growth in our agriculture communities ensures maintaining food security for our nation. We also know that broadband impacts the ability of distressed communities to attract jobs and businesses across a host of other industries, including healthcare and energy sectors. While EDA can and does fund some broadband projects, we must ensure any unnecessary hurdles are addressed so we can help more Americans get connected. Lastly, I want to make sure that those efforts to achieve this goal do not harm existing rural broadband providers, which often are small businesses themselves and have spent capital and time trying to reach these communities, often in creative ways. So I look forward to the hearing from our witnesses and for these and other issues. Thank you, Chair Titus. I yield back.